confirmed number of new coronavirus cases reported in Los Angeles County over the last 24 hours is 1,628, with 80 additional deaths. Here in Torrance, 24 additional cases were reported with 2 new deaths. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Bella Shaw. It's Thursday, March 3rd. Indoor masking in LA County will no longer be mandatory starting tomorrow. The county's public health director, Dr. Barbara Ferrer, held a media briefing this afternoon announcing that the county health officer order will be modified today after receiving new data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention downgraded our region's virus activity category from high to low. She says indoor masking for both vaccinated and unvaccinated people will be strongly recommended, but no longer be mandated in most settings. California made this move earlier this week, and LA County will become aligned with it. LA County's public health officials already announced that our region will follow the state's revised indoor masking measures at schools and child care centers starting March 12th. But they say school districts can decide on whether or not to implement the changes based on feedback from community members, students, and teachers. And masks will continue to be required by federal and state regulations on public transit, transportation hubs, all healthcare settings, correctional facilities, and homeless shelters. New research adds to the growing evidence that 2 doses of a COVID-19 vaccine is not enough to protect against the Omicron variant. The study, funded by the UK Health Security Agency, shows 2 doses of either Pfizer or Moderna vaccines provide minimal protection against symptomatic illness caused by Omicron, but a booster shot is able to restore protection. Researchers say the Pfizer vaccine's effectiveness against symptomatic disease dropped from 65 to just 8% 6 months after the second dose. Moderna's vaccine saw a similar steep decline from 71 to 15% over the same period. A booster of either shot, however, increased the protection back to levels seen after 2 doses before it started to wane. Health experts still note that vaccines provide strong protection against severe disease and death. And study authors emphasize the importance of getting a booster, saying it provides a rapid and substantial increase in protection against both mild and severe illness. People infected with COVID-19 may have new variants hiding inside their immune systems. The disturbing news comes from a study published by the University of Bristol in England and suggests it could be more difficult for people to completely rid themselves of the virus. An international team of researchers compiled 2 separate studies that found the virus can evolve in different cell types and adapt its immunity quickly. Their results showed that one person can have several different virus variants in their bodies. Some of these variants may use kidney or spleen cells as their niche to hide, while the body is busy defending against the dominant virus type. Researchers suggest this study could offer a way to defeat the virus, where scientists create an antiviral molecule that targets any variants in the immune system. Another group of scientists are getting closer to understanding why some people are more likely to get COVID-19 than others. Researchers from the American Chemical Society say sugar-decorated proteins in mucus could bind to the coronavirus on surfaces, preventing it from infecting cells. Although experiments have shown that the virus can persist on surfaces for days or even weeks, scientists say it's more likely to infect people through airborne droplets carrying the virus. The researchers experimented with mucus components on various surfaces and settings. They say as droplets dried, mucins moved to the edge and concentrated there, bringing the virus with them. This brought mucins and virus particles close together where they could more easily interact and where the virus particles could lose infectivity. The levels and types of sugar molecules on mucins can vary with diet and certain diseases, which researchers say could explain the vulnerability of certain people to COVID-19. The Paralympic Winter Games in Beijing begin tomorrow. The opening ceremony will take place at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, followed by competitions through March 13th. The 2022 U.S. Paralympic team consists of 67 members, including 2 guides for visually impaired athletes. 39 are returning Paralympians, including 2 6-time Paralympians, Oksana Masters and Aaron Pike in Nordic skiing, and 1 5-time Paralympian, Laurie Stevens in alpine skiing. Officials hope lots of people will tune in to cheer on the Team USA athletes who will live out their dreams starting this coming weekend. Highlighting the diversity of the athletes is a huge priority for the Paralympics organizers, and they hope their latest efforts to campaign for this group of individuals drive awareness of the Paralympic sport, help equality for para-athletes, and let adults and kids know that anything is possible. Viewers can tune in to an unprecedented 230-plus hours of Winter Paralympic Games programming across NBC Universal's various platforms. Well, some seasoned beef products are being recalled due to misbranding and an undeclared allergen. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service is issuing a public health alert for various packages of Wyoming authentic beef bites and beef sticks that were distributed nationwide. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration regulates the seasoning mix and say the mix may contain undeclared wheat. The products are being recalled by the producer. So if these packagings look familiar, throw them out or return them to the place of purchase. There have been no confirmed reports of adverse reactions due to consumption of these products. Anyone concerned about an illness should contact a healthcare provider. Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center has been named one of the world's best hospitals for 2022. It's the 4th time the Torrance Hospital received such recognition from Newsweek and Statista Incorporated. Providence, Southern California's Chief Executive Kevin Manman congratulated all of the providers and staff at the recognized hospitals for overcoming the challenges of 2 very difficult years and maintaining top quality, safety, patient satisfaction, and peer recognition. Providence has 11 hospitals across Southern California that work together through clinical institutes, sharing expertise in several key specialties to standardize care and improve patient outcomes. This collaboration has led to innovation that ensures each patient receives the latest evidence-based care and treatment. The award is now in its 4th year, and the winners are determined after evaluation of 3 data sources: hospital recommendations from peers, patient experience, and medical key performance indicators. The World's Best Hospitals 2022 recognizes the best medical institutions across 27 countries, including the U.S. Congratulations to Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center. Well, as we head into the weekend, be sure to tune into Weekends in Torrance. New episodes air at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. On Friday, take a look inside the Quilt Show 2022, which returned in person at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center after going virtual last year due to the pandemic. Then blood donations are needed more than ever as the nation faces an unprecedented shortage, and Torrance leaders are stepping up to help launch a drive at the Torrance Memorial Blood Donor Center. And on Sunday, enjoy a one-of-a-kind beer called Polygo from Schulb Premium Ales. It celebrates the expansion of Torrance-based business Polypeptide Group, and $1 of every pint sold benefits the Torrance Library System. These stories and much more will be airing this weekend starting at 2 p.m. You can find us on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Verizon Fios Channel 31, streaming on our website as well as on YouTube. Well, after being stuck at home for 2 years, you might be itching to take on a new hobby. How about Scottish country dancing? New classes begin tomorrow at 1530 Cravens Avenue in Old Town. Scottish country dancing is the ballroom dancing of Scotland that dates back to the 18th century. Teachers Rosemary and Chris say it's good for your emotional and physical health to move around and increase your endurance in this fun way and make new friends during the process. For more information, you can contact Rosemary or Chris by calling or emailing them. The 2022 Women of Influence event took place today. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce presented the event at Sunrider International. This year's honorees include Sunrider CEO Sonny Beutler, Janet Payne with the Torrance Historical Society, and Melinda Fox, owner of Merle Norman Cosmetics in Torrance. This annual event recognizes these women who excel in leadership, dedication, and service to the South Bay. Congratulations to all of these inspiring women being celebrated today. And before we go at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community, pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Today, the Japanese community celebrates a religious holiday called Hinamatsuri. It's also known as Dolls Day or Girls' Day and is a time to celebrate girls' growth and good health. To commemorate this special time of the year, the Miyako Hybrid Hotel has a beautiful display in its lobby of the Hinamatsuri dolls and invites the Torrance community to come and see it. The graceful dolls are in ancient court costumes on a tier of 7 shelves covered with scarlet cloth. These dolls represent the emperor and empress, court ladies, ministers, and court musicians. The girls are expected to be as elegant as these courtly ladies. The hotel is also offering a Hina doll bento lunch special for a limited time. The doll display and lunch special will be available through the end of the month. Torrance has the second largest population of ethnic Japanese after Honolulu. As of 2017, 12.7% of the city's population is of Japanese ancestry. What a great way to learn about a different culture and support a local business. Now, if you have a great story, an upcoming event, a photo, or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday as Leslie Robbins brings you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.